April, the month of fools. And who isn't a bigger fool than the mad scientist? I always like them. Their intelligence is inspiring, and it's also good to see you're not the only fool around. So, once again, this month, each day, I will be drawing a mad scientist.
Dr. Snuggles, friend of the animal world. Dr. Snuggles, dreaming of better tomorrow. Dr. Snuggles, you better stop working today. Dr. Snuggles, flying away to the stars. Dr. Snuggles, finding a path to the rainbow. Dr. Snuggles, build us a clever machine.
It had been raining all day, so I spent the time sorting my collection of precious stones and examining them through my juncoscope. Opals from Australia, emeralds from Brazil, garnets, amethysts, rubies. Each bag had meant a different adventure.
Well, welcome to the second day of Mad Scientist Month. And we're drawing a character from a series from a Dutch cartoons studio from the time, Doctor Snuggles. And well, as you can see, we have I have yeah added the intro, and yeah, the series is as trippy as I remembered it to be. Matt, oop, microphone almost fell. Um, yeah, well, there's not much to talk about. Dr. Snuggles is an elderly, kind man that has weird adventures, but the surroundings are weirder. Um, he's helped by his assistant Dennis, the Badger, and well, we're done. Well, the original drawing took a bit more than half an hour, so yeah, the time. Yes, let's be honest. I probably could have done it for 10. Could condense it to 10, but yeah, why not? Um, yeah, I have I have said how weird the series is. Personally, I can't remember much of the series. The YouTube comments of the one clip I could find in English was that one of the persons could remember that someone stole water out of the ocean, and there was a cube missing in the ocean. And with the one that was that could be shown, I will provide a link in the description. Um, yeah, where he has to bring back or restore more color to the rainbow. Not that it's gray, but it's had holes in it. Or holes. um, it was, let's say, my recollection of the series before I found the intro a while back in the Dutch. Uh, wasn't how I yeah, remembered it. I thought that Doctor Snuggles was more an doctor instead of an scientist, because well, doctors doctor can also mean doctor. uh, Cartoony characters are a lot quicker to draw. Um, I'm personally not too pleased with this one. You can't see what he is supposed to be. Yeah. I'm on. Well, uh, yeah. What more to say? It's hard to talk about a cartoon you can barely remember. As for the storytelling and characters, they're very fairy tale-ish, and Martin Toner-ish, which is one of the more uh, yeah, famous studios, comic studios from Dutch from the Dutch land. But for most parts, it's only more known in the Netherlands, and even now the getting really obscure. But of course, you can also um, compare the storytelling with Stuart Bear and other more European-ish, yeah, anthropomorphic characters. Personally, I wanted to draw him with his umbrella, but I couldn't remember how it looked like. I even forgot that it had a dog head that unlikely talked, but didn't do in the, the cartoon that I've watched recently. His most famous invention is his rocket, something boom boom, and his stethoscope where it can spy on people. Yes, and yeah, I really liked the cartoon that oh, we have to restore the rainbow. What does And now you need a diamond, and now I made the diamond with my machine. But what do I have to? What do I? Why do I need the diamond? How do I use the diamond to restore the rainbow? A whole side quest later. Oh, I have to make a machine to restore the rainbow. I really like the mouse, so no, that was pointless. Yeah, that wasn't a very self-aware comment. So yes, even only that scene would classified our dear Doctor Snuggles as a bad scientist because he didn't even get more instructions on how you should do it. No, you have to make a machine to restore a rainbow with the diamond. Uh, okay. Yeah, it's getting late when I record a voice. No, I w- it looks funny, but there's really no point for the pogo stick around even when you're an elderly man. It probably takes more energy to do that than walking or even running. So I presume that the umbrella does the hopping, but yeah. Of course, Dr. Snuggles likely has the appearance of a famous American scientist. He probably was also a president. I'm not fully. But Benjamin, he looks really like Benjamin Franklin, doesn't he? Although I don't remember him flirting much with the ladies. But yes, we don't see what he's doing behind closed doors, doesn't he? So, Dr. Snuggles, Mr. Doesn't the machine. Dr. Snuggles makes weird inventions. Dr. Snuggles is likely clinical insane. Dr. Snuggles talks to the rats and the mice. Dr. Snuggles likely lost his sanity. Dr. Snuggles talks to the shed and his house. Yeah, we presume it's another world, but yeah, in the thing he was moving to existing place like Scotland and Amazon rainforest. So yes, yeah, I think Doctor Snuggles is more insane than he is aware of. What would be more creepy that his inventions would work in the real world. So, well, as you can see now, we're almost out of time. I'm just as we're looking, messing up the shadowing. But after that is finished, uh, we can look forward to the third installment of which month of of Mad Scientist Month with Jonas Venture Senior from the Venture Brothers cartoon. So I hope I see you then. Until next time, hour out.